Hello friends. Welcome back to Wonderfully Made, Bible Stories for Children. I'm so glad you're here. Last time, we heard about Naaman. Naaman was a powerful commander who came to Elisha looking for healing. At first, he did not want to obey. But when he humbled himself and followed God's instruction, God healed him. Naaman returned home thankful for what God had done. But not everyone responded to God's kindness in the same way. Today, we'll hear about a servant named Gehazi, a secret plan, and why honesty matters to God. Are you ready? Let's jump in. Naaman had been healed. He had offered gifts to Elisha as a way of showing thanks. But Elisha would not accept them. The healing had come from God. So Naaman left and began his journey home. Gehazi was Elisha's servant. He had seen everything that had happened. He knew how God had healed Naaman. But Gehazi began thinking about the gifts Naaman had offered. He wanted some of them for himself. So he made a secret plan. Without telling Elisha, he hurried after Naaman. When Naaman saw Gehazi coming, he stopped to meet him. Gehazi told Naaman a story that was not true. He asked for silver and clothing. Naaman gladly gave them to him. Gehazi took the gifts and returned home. Then he hid them away. He hoped no one would know what he had done. Afterward, Gehazi went to Elisha. Elisha asked him where he had been. But Gehazi was not honest. He tried to hide the truth. Yet God had shown Elisha what had happened. Nothing was hidden from God. Elisha knew about the gifts. He knew about the lie. And he knew about the secret plan. Elisha told Gehazi that he had acted wrongly. God had been kind to Naaman. But Gehazi had tried to use that kindness to gain something for himself. Because of his dishonesty, Gehazi faced serious consequences. He got the skin disease Naaman had been healed from. What had begun as a secret desire had led him further and further away from what was right. Let's think about this story together. Why do you think Gehazi wanted the gifts? What happened after Gehazi chose to tell a lie? Can we hide things from God? Why is it important to be honest, even when no one else seems to know? Sometimes wrong choices begin with small thoughts in our hearts. But honesty helps us walk in God's ways. God sees what is hidden, and He wants us to love what is true. Thanks for joining me today. Next time on Wonderfully Made, we'll hear about a borrowed axe, a problem that seemed impossible to fix, and a surprising reminder that God cares about even the small troubles in our lives. Until then, remember, you are wonderfully made. Bye for now.